Hello everyone, it's me, Left 4 Dead, and I am going to do a quick little review or something, synopsis, I don't know, just a quick little run through of Tidal Ecology and my experience with it so far. So stick around and check out this awesome little easy game that I have found. In Tidal Ecology, you have 6 different biomes to choose from. I set up one biome of each just to get everything going because I have a lot of time to kill. And I wanted to get all the plants growing in all of them. The Mojave Desert, I have progressed the furthest in. I've actually started adding animals on top of all the plants. And you can choose, if you look here, max time away, you can choose when you exit the game for it to either stop playing right away, for it to progress 3 months in game, 6 months in game, or 1 year in game. Since I added animals into the Mojave Desert, I only have it set for 3 months, just so I can see how things work out while I'm gone until I get everything balanced. In the rest of them, I have them set to go a year, which you can see it went 1 year, 0 months, and 0 weeks since the last time I played the game, just so that I can get the plants growing and distributing. Anyway, I'm going to show you the Mojave Desert real quick. And I haven't checked it since the last time I played it, so I don't know quite where we're sitting when it comes to the animals and everything that's going on. Every time you click back into the game, you'll get your monthly income overview, and for the last 3 months I've earned 54 of these little T coins. You can use those to unlock new things. It gives you the breakdown of the animal diversity and health, the plant diversity and health, which looks like it's been holding up quite well, and then the little T coins that I've collected. Anyway, you can see all the different ranges of animals that I have. This is a pollinator. It's the marine blue butterfly. There's a bunch of different pollinators, or a few different pollinators in each one. We have the things that break down the detritus or detritus. I don't know how to freaking pronounce it, but it keeps you from having buildup of dead plant and animal matter. We have a bunch of plants that I have introduced, and they have spread over time. I did not place every single plant separately. Let's get a little check on the fish population. My fish population is 100%. Oh, sorry, paused it. And we have another pollinator, which is a moth. We have some ants to break down the bad stuff. We just had another month go by, so I got 18 more coins. I can click in, see the details, or I can just exit, whatever. We have our notifications up here. So I have a group of king snakes that was starving. Antelope population low. It gives you a heads up on a lot of things. All my kangaroo rats died in one area. So I can re-add those things in if I need to or want to. Animals don't go outside of their little area, so you can see that deer has quite the big range, so they'll travel all over the place. It looks like they are, what are they doing? Are they sleeping? Yes, they are laying down for some sleep right now. I don't know why, it's the middle of the day. There is day-night cycles. We have, let's see, coyotes, bees for pollination. We got some snakes somewhere in the grass. Let's see if I can find, oh, we got a little mouse running. Oh, no, that's a bunny. That's a baby bunny. If you click on each animal, it'll tell you, 28 weeks until maturity. You can go into the biodex and get a bunch of information on the diet, predators, notes. Like, there's a lot of pretty educational stuff up in here. It tells about, like, jackrabbits are herbivores, they eat nearly any type of plant matter. So there's your idea of what to put down for them. If you have 2 little predators, they'll spread out. Here's all the, well, I have them all selected. Everything, plants, animals, little breakdowny thingies. And it'll show you all the information. You just gotta click. Obviously, pretty easy. And as we zoom around, let's see. We can click, try and find more more yellow things. I'm not locating any snakes, even though I do have some in here. Got some antelope. The exclamation point means that there's usually like a low population or things aren't doing so well health-wise. We got an armadillo over here and a Gila monster taking a snooze. Sun has gone down, so there is our night sky in the Mojave. But so far it looks like it's holding up pretty good at 3 months at a time. I'm gonna add in some kangaroo rats just because we had that one, or should I? Oh no, we have more kangaroo rats, so we should be good there. We got a nice little cougar over here doing things. But they'll hunt, they'll reproduce. When you get too many things in one area of one type, they'll break off into another group. So say I have a full, like it'll tell the population cap. If I have 64 rabbits over here, they'll break off into another group. It's really neat. I like how intricate it is. And I like how little I have to do with it generally. I can just come in, check it out, and call it good. Now I'm going to show you my other ones that I have not added animals to yet. Here is the rainforest, and it's been going for 13 in-game years and some odd months. Anyway, over the last 12 months, earned 156 of the coins. I just got a notification that one of the zones that I was having an issue with, rotting plant and animal material, has gone down. The plants have spread quite well. I didn't introduce them to more than half of it. There's a ton of flowers. Oh my goodness. Well, that's gorgeous. Okay, so ultimately I'm just letting things grow in. Do a nice little zoom around so that I have plenty of plant life for my herbivores when I start adding those in. I kind of want every piece of ground covered first though, because that'll give me the best start, I guess. And we have things from insectivores to carnivores to herbivores. We got coatimundis, iguanas, deer, jaguars, tapirs, capybaras. I already have one of every plant done, and I have one of every decomposer. So I'm probably going to let that go for another year, and then I'll add some animals into it. And now onto the Great Plains. Another one that's just gonna be plants because I haven't quite gotten around to adding animals. If I remember right, the Arctic, it probably still has a lot of spreading to do. We got, I'm guessing sunrise from the looks of it, I think. I don't know, we'll know in a minute if it gets brighter or darker. But you can see I've added the plants all the way over to this edge. Oh. And they've spread quite a bit off the other side too. So you can see that without me doing anything, well, I mean, you guys don't know what it looked like beforehand, but without me doing anything, the plants have spread dramatically. So that's a good thing. Like, that's a very, very good thing. I'm going to add in my next pollinators and decomposers just because I've just been waiting for them to spread over into this area. So I'm going to add in some moths, and I'm going to add in some mushrooms, and it tells you what they have to interact with in the region that you're adding them. So you can see there's plenty of plants up in here and a few insects and the fish. So I just added some mushrooms. So there is going to be some growth here shortly. There's the butterfly, or the moths that I added. But here are the mushrooms, and you can see they're going to start popping up all over the place. Some of them are not okay for animals to eat. Some of them are nutritious. So it's kind of just, you got to let nature take its course and indirectly take care of business by adding more things of certain types and whatnot. Now we are on to the Himalayan forest, and I believe this one is going to be one of the ones that has a lot more growing to do, like a ton more growing to do, because I've noticed the Himalayan and the Arctic has been a lot slower in growing than the others. But it's mainly just because I don't want to take all the time to add in every plant and animal. When you add in plants and animals, it uses these little lightning points as you unlock parts of the biome, because there's like 5 parts of the biome to unlock. You gain more of the little lightning points. And you can see here that it's showing it has 90 out of 100 health over in Zone 5. Zone 4 and Zone 3 have no life yet, so it hasn't reached that far. So if we pop into Zone 5, we have a lot of detritus. I don't know how to pronounce that again, sorry. And so since we're having such an issue with that, I'm going to add in some mushrooms. And hopefully that will help solve the issue a little bit, because the mushrooms will spread quite well. And as you can see, when I added the mushrooms, it dropped down to 280, and now it's slowly building back up with time. So we have quite a bit of growth. I'm just gonna zoom around right quick so you can see the vegetation that I have going on. And then we are at the edge where there is none. The plants do have bloom times and maturity times, so it's like 3 weeks until stasis. They're flowering right now, and then they'll go into stasis for a bit. It lets me know if it's pollinated or not, and yeah, it just goes from there. So far this game is very nice. It's a nice little background game, just something I can check back on every now and then and just see how it's going. It's very casual. I do love my casual games. That is for sure. Alright, oh my goodness, I'm so glad we got in here at this time of day. I love the Arctic zone mainly due to the fact that it does have kind of an aurora borealis thing going on. It is amazing. And if you look out the windows, we're just surrounded by water all the way around. So it's just nice. I was really amazed for how cheap this game was, that was a thing. Anyway, it's kind of lagging down because of the amount of plants that are there. Woo, killing it, just killing it. Normally it's running a lot smoother than this. I don't know why we're slowing down right now, but we are. Yeah, we got a bunch of plants, some decomposers, some pollinators, you know, nothing too horribly exciting yet. Pine trees spreading around. There we go. We'll just get out of the insaneness that's going on over there. And then there's a bunch of nothing in these zones, because it hasn't spread that far yet. It's got a lot of ground to cover. But yeah, so far it's pretty dang green. So that's a good thing. We're gonna click out of this one though, since it is having such a hard time right now. And for the last one, we have the Cretaceous Mongolia, which is dinosaurs, which is awesome. And I can't wait to add some, but so far it has been slowly growing plants. And again, I'm too lazy to add in each individual group of plants, and I'd rather just watch it spread on its own and let it go from there. So let's take a quick gander at the Cretaceous. Bloop out of there. Here's the lovely dark night sky. Beautimous. And it has spread quite a bit since the last time I played. I mainly just added plants on this little island right here. So all this other stuff is kind of just naturally spread by itself, which is really cool. Like, I love it when plants and animals can just kind of do what they would naturally do. It's amazing. But yeah, so that is Tidal Ecology so far. I'll probably do an update once I get everything else moving along like I do the Mojave. But until then, thanks for joining me. Take care, take it easy, and peace out.